Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're not new here, this is Love No Limits. My name is Kay and I welcome you to today's pick a card reading. This reading is going to be what is going to be occurring for you within the next 7 days. So what is your week ahead looking like? This reading should give you some insight and whatever needed information is necessary for you to prosper this week, to thrive this week, to survive this week. But okay, my friends, if you want to use your intuition and discern which pile is for you, this reading is timeless, of course, so please, whenever you come across the video is when the message is meant to be heard. Feel free to choose more than one pile as well. If you're feeling called to two, listen to two. If you want to listen to all three, I highly encourage that as well. It definitely helps benefit the channel. If you're feeling called to subscribe to the channel, please do that. If you vibe with the channel or if the reading ends up resonating, please hit the like button and let me know in the comments down below. If you just want to show some support, drop a rose down in those comments below as well. But all right, so this is going to be pile number 1. This is going to be pile number 2. And this is going to be pile number 3. Timestamps will be located down below in that description box, and I will see you there. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. This is what is going to be occurring for you within the next 7 days. What does your week ahead look like? So pile number 1, you guys did choose this Ace of Cups card here. Very pretty. I'm being drawn to the moon cycle, the phases of the moon up the top, at the top there. So who knows, perhaps this Ace of Cups will have something to do with your reading. We'll know as we go deeper, but just to give you a little rundown, so I have some pre-shuffled, I have one more tarot card here, as well as some pre-shuffled oracle cards. Then once we get through those, we'll jump into tarot, get some more clarification messages from another oracle deck, and then to end your reading, pile number 1, I have the Satchel of Fortunes here, so we'll just reach in and ask for some advice for your week ahead, and yeah, that'll be it. But pile number 1, let's jump right into your reading. So your second tarot card today so far is the Three of Swords. So the Ace of Cups paired with the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords usually has a lot to do with like overcoming some sort of pain, or challenging situation. Specifically when it comes to the matters of the heart here, as you can see, like we have 3 swords literally jabbing into this heart. So pile number 1, please don't be alarmed by this 3 of Swords card, okay? Don't be alarmed, okay? For some of you, within the next 7 days, perhaps something will be occurring that might make you feel a little sensitive or be a little tender on the heart, I'm hearing. Let's dive a little deeper. So you guys also have number 25 with Mountain. Yeah. So with the Mountain card, to me, the Mountain card represents, overcoming a challenging situation, triumph as well. Take note that the man in this card is wearing the sunflower hat. So to me, that represents overcoming or tackling some sort of obstacle with a positive state of mind. So pile number 1, within the next 7 days, you may find yourself overcoming some sort of tricky situation, overcoming an obstacle, navigating through conflict of some kind for some of you. But whatever this is, I feel like by the end of the week, within the next 7 days, by the end of the next 7 days, with the lunar cycle here specifically, yeah, this phase will be closed for most of you here. I definitely see you overcoming some sort of challenge, and whatever this challenge is, pile number 1, I feel like the way you're moving through it is very graceful, okay? The word grace keeps sticking out to me. You're moving very gracefully with a lot of flexibility as well. Mountains are made of rock, they're very tough, rigid even. But I definitely see you coming to this obstacle or coming to this conflict feeling very flexible, okay? You have a very positive outlook on the situation. And I feel like by doing that, pile number 1, It's going to help you tremendously, okay? Whether it's overcoming some sort of pain, mentally, emotionally, or even physically for some of you. But let's dive a little deeper here. You guys also have, yeah, I love this for you. Number 5 with breakthrough. Number 5 with breakthrough. The moon landing. Yeah, it's interesting with the moon and the moon cycles. So with breakthrough, number 5. First of all, the 5s represent challenges, transformations, overcoming obstacles, and change. So pile number 1, your week ahead, I definitely sense a lot of change. There's some sort of breakthrough happening for you. Some sort of cycle or painful cycle. I can see it coming to an end this week, pile number 1, which is beautiful. For some of you, I have a feeling that this reading may have to do with some sort of breakup. This could be a breakup between like a romantic partner. This could be a breakup with like a friend, or even if you resonate with just recently changing some sort of job or occupation or even locations. You may be experiencing some pain that kind of comes with leaving, old friends behind, things of that nature. So take what resonates, of course, leave what doesn't. Pile number 1, though, whatever this painful situation is for you, whether it's already been occurring or has already occurred or will occur in your near future, it's going to be kind of like an open and closed situation. It may feel a little painful at the moment, but once it's over, the band-aid's ripped off, right? There's nothing left. Nothing left but positivity, right? With the sunflower hat here. So pile number 1, really great start to your reading. Let's dive a little deeper. Your last oracle card here is the Shaolin Master. Yeah, I like that. Be graceful in movement and action. Yeah, you guys are handling some sort of troubling situation with grace. This card is also reminding me of like physical activity. So this could be like, perhaps this week you may resonate with like opening a gym membership, getting a gym membership. Where I am in New England in America, the weather's getting quite warmer, so perhaps you may find yourself going out and starting to run. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, of course. But either way, pile number 1, you're being advised to remain in motion, okay? To keep moving this week, okay? This could be figurative, like you could be literally moving on from something, moving past something. This could be something physical, like, again, I'm getting this idea of like someone moving, like literally physically moving locations, like in the home, or even like transferring to a different location if you resonate with like working for like a company or some sort of local business, things of that nature. But pile number 1, either way, you're definitely being encouraged to remain flexible at this time, pile number 1. To remain flexible, to remain graceful, and to be open-minded as well. So let's get one more oracle card here. So pile number 1's week ahead. What should pile number 1 expect for their week ahead? What should they watch out for? All right, so you guys got one card here. And you guys got Solstice with focus, transition, and amplification. Yeah, I feel like for many of you, pile number 1, within the next 7 days, you're going to be going through this transitional period, where maybe for many of you, the week may start out a little on the rougher side. People may even be a little combative, I'm hearing, with the Shaolin Master, with the fighting, the Kung Fu. You may have to, deal with some people who are really snippy, right? The snippies. And I feel like naturally, pile number 1, I could be wrong here, this is just my opinion, but naturally I feel like people kind of move with the moon when it comes to like the collective's emotions. So while you're seeing this reading, I don't know exactly what the moon phases are right now, but within the next 7 week, within the next 7 days, pile number 1, I feel like Generally, people are just going to be very combative towards you, very argumentative as well. And I feel like you're in this period where, in order to get to the other side, in order to receive this breakthrough and whatever it is you're trying to accomplish or work through here, you're going to need to experience some of these energies, okay? It's just kind of like standard, you know. It's like, think about it like this: before the universe can give you that you know, that treasure that you've been asking for, you need to work for it a little bit, right? So I definitely see you remaining patient, remaining focused this week, pile number one. I definitely see you with a level head on your shoulders, you feeling very calm and balanced and serene. Despite, okay, even if despite, you know, if there's people around you who aren't necessarily on the same wavelength as you are. But either way, pile number one, I feel like generally you're not going to let negativity get to you at all this week. I definitely see a huge breakthrough. Lots of positivity entering your world here. Oof. All right. So let's see what we got for tarot cards. I'm going to take the ones face up. I don't normally read reversals, but I think I am going to read reversals in this reading here. All right. So starting off, you guys got the Eight of Cups in reverse. So normally when this card is upright, it talks about leaving something behind, especially if it's no longer fulfilling or doing you justice. So it is in reverse. So pile number one, to me, this card is kind of giving me the energy of you're giving something a chance here. You're giving something a chance. Okay, within the next 7 days. This could be relating to this breakthrough that you'll be experiencing, or it could just be something small that will end up happening throughout the week. Take what resonates, of course, leave what doesn't. But pile number one, again, with this Eight of Cups in reverse, I definitely see you giving someone or something another go. You're allowing something to kind of like redeem itself, you know, to prove itself. For some of you, for an example, for some of you, this could be like if you resonate with having some sort of falling out with like a friend or a partner, okay, then perhaps within the next 7 days you will be receiving some sort of apology. Things like that, right? Take what resonates, of course, leave what doesn't. You guys also have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So normally the Eight of Pentacles upright is like, you know, you're practicing your craft, you're working hard, you're feeling very busy, but it is in reverse. So within the next 7 days, pile number one, I feel like generally you're going to be in this state of mind where you're just kind of taking your time. You're just kind of taking things as they come. You're in no rush. Very calm, okay? You're not worried about, you know, all the little responsibilities that you need to be doing on a daily basis or even a weekly, monthly basis. Not in a negative way or an unhealthy way, but more so like you're handling things with a lot of ease, right? Say for example, you know, someone comes into your office and says, "Hey, I need this paperwork done by the end of the day." You know, with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse here, I feel like you're accomplishing and doing what you need to do, but you're doing it at your own pace. And by doing so, pile number one, I feel like this will help contribute to that kind of like, I'll tackle it with ease, right? Where everyone around you in the office is screaming and bustling and trying to get all the stuff done before, you know, the weekends or whatever. I feel like that's you kind of looking at all this mountain of paperwork and you're just thinking, I could, you know, I could react towards it like that, or I could just do a little bit now, do a little bit in the afternoon, do a little bit in the evening, and by the time I'm ready to clock out, it's done. Of course, you don't have to work, you know, in a setting like that. It's just an example, of course. But pile number one, your next tarot card is the Devil. So again, I feel like this card has a lot to do with that energy I was picking up before, where people may feel a little combative, right? And the Devil energy is all about temptation, right? So I feel like this Devil energy is speaking about not allowing other people's problems, concerns, or negativity become your own, right? I feel like that's really important for you, pile number one, for the week ahead. You guys also have the Chariot. I like this card in your reading because with the Shaolin Master here, it talks about movement and action, and the Chariot is all about movement. I mean, he's literally on a motorcycle. So in this deck, because he's on a motorcycle, this is fast movement as well. So whatever you're doing, pile number one, within the next 7 days, I feel like there's going to be a lot on your plate. But again, I feel like you're taking things as they come. You're doing really well, generally, okay? Like I'm seeing like again, like a bunch of like stuff on the to-do list and all that, and everyone's running around and getting crazy, but you are calm as a cucumber. You're calm as a cucumber, and you're not only are you handling things with ease, but you're actually accomplishing, right? You're actually getting stuff done. And I feel like by adopting this mindset, it's actually helping you get things done faster, okay? Take what resonates, of course. However that, whatever that means to you, of course, you'll know. But pile number one, let's move on. So you guys also have Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords, I feel like this is coming out. This card is kind of like reminding me of what would, again, actually, this card is reminding me of kind of that energy I just picked up, right? Where everyone's running around, getting a little frantic, right? Anxiety. The Nine of Swords is all about having anxiety. Okay, so I feel like this Nine of Swords coming out after the Chariot and the Devil here, you're being advised to remain open-minded, to remain in a balanced state of mind, to not get too frantic or too anxious or concerned about the future, I'm hearing. Yeah. Within the next 7 days, pile number one, either naturally you're going to be adopting this, I'll take things day by day, or if that's not the case, then you're being encouraged to adopt this kind of state of mind here. Because I think I read a quote the other day. Let me think. It was something along the lines of it's actually the danger is never as worse, or how did it go? Sorry. It's something like worrying about the danger ahead is sometimes worse than the danger itself. Okay, I'll say that one more time. So worrying about the danger ahead can be more detrimental than the danger itself, right? And I feel like that's what this Nine of Swords card is kind of talking about, where there may be a lot on your plate, pile number one, or a lot to worry about, but in the end, you'd be surprised how everything's going to harmoniously fall into place for you. So it's important to adopt that mind state now, right? So you can manifest this breakthrough working out in your favor, right? So you guys also have the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Yeah, Four of Pentacles is about holding on to something. The Page of Cups is about allowing a little bit of creativity into your life, right? Being more open to change, to new possibilities, being open-minded in general. The pages are kind of like little energy, little student energy, and the cups have a lot to do with our emotions. So I definitely see you holding on to a positive state of mind generally here, pile number one. Beautiful. Really great stuff for you. I definitely see a lot going on for you within the week, but by the end of the week, I feel like when you're going to look back on it, pile number one, I could just see you saying like, wow, that wasn't nearly as bad as everyone was, making it out to be, you know what I mean? But yeah, pile number one. To end your reading today, I do have this Satchel of Fortune, so I'm just going to give it a shake. Just grab like one or two for your closing messages. All right, so pile number one. You guys got, life is a gamble, so roll the dice. So within your next 7 days, perhaps this is encouraging you to take a chance on something. It's kind of reminding me of this Eight of Cups card, where I was picking up this energy of something getting another go. Okay, this could be like a person, okay, place, a thing, a project, right? Take what resonates, of course. So life is a gamble, roll the dice. And you guys also have no harm in putting all your eggs in one basket. Just watch it closely. Ooh, interesting. Given the unique day it is today. I have my own I have my own opinions about the American holidays, but I'll save that. I'll save all that for a different type of video. But pile number one, yeah. So you guys got no harm in putting all of your eggs in one basket. Just watch it closely. Honestly, this little phrase here is kind of reminding me of this Four of Pentacles and Page of Cups. I feel like you guys are going to be taking a chance on something. And perhaps that's what's going to be so nerve-wracking about the next 7 days, pile number one. Perhaps you are putting all of the odds in one favor. You know what I mean? Perhaps you're putting all, everything you've got on that one horse. Right? And everyone around you is acting crazy, like what's going to happen, right? And I feel like as long as you come to the problem or situation with experience, some sort of knowledge and a little bit of luck and faith and a positive state of mind, you'd be surprised, right? Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. I've seen miracles happen. And I feel like something like that is definitely bound to occur for you, pile number one. Pile number one, I believe that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much if you stuck around towards the end. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you like more of my videos. I also have a bunch of other videos too you can choose from if that interests you. But pile number one, I hope you guys have a beautiful week ahead. It was lovely to get the chance to read for you today, and I hope you take care. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. This is what is going to be occurring for you within the next 7 days. What does your week ahead look like? So pile number two, you guys did choose this Ace of Wands card. So the Ace of Wands, as the reading progresses, we'll see if this Ace of Wands will have a place in it. It may not. But if it does, I'm definitely feeling like this reading will have a lot to do with some sort of new door opening up for you, pile number two, a new opportunity. Perhaps you may find yourself doing something differently this week. We'll see as the reading goes on, but pile number two, just to give you the rundown, I do have some pre-shuffled oracle cards with one more tarot card. So we'll go through those, and then after we're done with oracle, I'll bust out tarot. And then to end your reading, I'm actually going to pull some closing messages / advice from this satchel of fortunes here. So pile number one, let's get your reading started. So your second tarot card today is the Three of Cups. So two pretty positive cards so far. The Three of Cups, this is all about being in good company, being around others. I'm noticing that they're dancing here. You may find yourself within the next 7 days going to some sort of event, some sort of party. Perhaps dancing may even, be some sort of activity that may take place somewhere that you go this week, right? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, of course. You guys also have number 16 with keys. Number 16 with keys. It's interesting. I'm noticing the hands in your reading. You've got 3 hands here. So number 16 with keys. Perhaps you will be unlocking something with the key and the door and the lock. Perhaps you may find yourself unlocking something. You may be given something. This could be like a literal key. You could have just moved recently or purchased like a new vehicle, or perhaps that's something you will be doing within the next 7 days here, pile number two. For some of you, I'm picking up this energy. Perhaps within the next 7 days, you may find yourself at some sort of like housewarming party. You could be holding some sort of housewarming party for yourself. I'm definitely seeing either way a celebration. Something is being celebrated here. And whatever this celebration is about, I feel like I'm hearing the word birth. Birth. Perhaps there's a new member of the family, of the household, like a baby shower or something like that. But yeah, either way, I feel like whatever's being celebrated here for you, pile number two, within the next 7 days, it's a celebration that will lead to either new opportunities or you're celebrating some sort of new opportunity here. But pile number two, let's dive a little deeper. So you guys have the winter card with take care of your needs. So take care of your needs. Perhaps within the next 7 days, you may find yourself feeling very busy, having a lot on your schedule, or for some of you with the Three of Cups here, perhaps you will find yourself feeling very supportive or caring towards others. If that is the case, pile number two, you're being advised to once in a while, collect yourself and make sure you're checking in with yourself, right? Making sure that you're checking in with your needs before others, right? So pile number two, very interesting start here. Let's dive a little deeper. You guys also have Elder with move beyond ancestral patterns. Interesting. Move beyond ancestral patterns. So pile number three, with all these cards together, I'm definitely getting this vibe that within the next 7 days, your family, for a lot of you, I feel like your family, matters of the home, of the household, some sort of situation within the family. I feel like that's going to be something that you're going to be heavily involved with for the next 7 days going forward. You may resonate with, perhaps for some of you, you are just recently purchasing or moving into some sort of like family home, like one of those like 2 or 3 family houses. You know what I mean? Where it's like the whole family kind of my aunts and uncles do that, where they bought a house and it's an apartment, but they split the mortgage and the whole family lives there. So perhaps it could be something relating to that, pile number two. Of course, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If that's not the case, then with this Elder card, move beyond ancestral patterns. Perhaps within the next 7 days, you are breaking free from some sort of cycle, tradition, something that has been either passed down to you within the family, or something that you just learned, right? This doesn't have to be anything like, every, Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Either way, pile number two, I feel like you're being encouraged to not think so much about what everyone else around you is currently doing and focus more on what you need to be doing. To focus on what you want, I'm hearing, what you need. This is a tricky one for sure. For some of you, I'm picking up this energy of perhaps within your recent past, your family just wasn't on the same page with you when it comes to your dreams, your goals, virtues for some of you, okay? Take what resonates, of course. Let's see what this last card is here. So your last card is actually 31 with playfulness. 31 with playfulness. Interesting. It's very, very interesting because in the beginning of the reading, right, I got this playful energy, right, where she's dancing again here. I picked up this playful energy, and then midway in the reading, I kind of picked up this stone-like energy. It's frozen, you know what I mean? Very stern, very strict. So pile number two, in relation to your family or to your household or to some sort of tradition that you used to participate in or be a part of, right? Take what resonates. I feel like within the next 7 days, you're actually either putting something on the back burner or you're changing something completely. You're allowing more fluidity to enter your life here, more fun, more joy. I definitely feel like for many of you, this is a week where celebration is definitely going to be at the forefront of your to-do list. Be careful, party responsibly, of course. But yeah, I definitely see you either stepping out of some sort of rigid thought patterns or rigid way of doing something. Perhaps for many of you, this could be something that was literally passed down to you from some sort of ancestor or family member. This could be like, again, something like a tradition. It could also be like some sort of mindset as well. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't, pile number two. But let's get one more of these oracle cards before we jump into tarot for you. So pile number two is week ahead. What should they be cautious of? What should they watch out for? Be aware of? Ooh. You guys got a lot. All right. Alrighty, so your first card was, I think it was this one. I'll just read them like this. So your first card here is Cancer, with nurturing, sensitive, and caring. Sometimes the best way to nurture yourself is and be kind to yourself is to be playful, right? So I definitely see you adopting this energy. An understanding of what goes around comes around as well as coming to mind. So take that, as if it resonates. You guys also have mutable with versatility, flexibility, and adaptability. Yeah, I feel you being and feeling incredibly flexible. This could be like, something like a mindset, of course. This could also be, perhaps you will be participating in some sort of like dance course or, some sort of, sport, some sort of sport or like physical activity where flexibility as well as, strength is valuable. Take what resonates, of course, pile number two. You guys also have the moon with emotions, instincts, and subconscious. Perhaps this moon card could have a lot to do with that elder card when it talked about going beyond, ancestral patterns. Perhaps you will be putting something, making something that was in the subconscious consciously known, whether it be about yourself or your family. You could be uncovering some information about your family as well. You guys also have the ninth house with philosophy, spirituality, and knowledge. Yeah, this is kind of like reminding me of what I just kind of said, where some sort of information may be uncovered. Pile number two, and whatever this information is, I feel like it'll help progress you forward in a positive way and not in the way that it may have people in the past, whether they be blood related to you or people who have gone through similar situations that you have either found yourself in or will in the near future, right? Basically, what I'm trying to say is, pile number two, I feel like within the next 7 days, your temperament is going to be incredibly strong and healthy. What I mean by that is how you're responding to what life is throwing at you. I feel like you guys are going to be responding in this very playful, fun, free, and light way versus some people who can come across as very like stoned, frozen, rigid, right? And I feel like by adopting this mutable mindset, this playfulness, it's going to help you overcome certain obstacles a lot quicker, pile number two. So your last oracle card is Sagittarius with, I love this, adventurous, free, and philosophical. Yeah, adventurous, free, and philosophical. Honestly, all three of those words are kind of reminding me of this playfulness card because they are in Woodstock, New York, right? Woodstock, New York is known for its, all the freebies, all the people who really value freedom, myself included. But pile number two, let's jump into tarot. We won't get too many if I can help it. All right, so pile number two. You guys got 3 cards here. Your first card is the Emperor. So the Emperor, it's interesting too because the Emperor is usually a very stern energy, very by the book in my personal opinion, right? He understands what needs to be done and he is sometimes put in positions that, most people wouldn't see themselves in. They wouldn't, the emperor has to make those tough decisions, I'm hearing as well. So pile number 2, you may find yourself making some sort of tough decision within the next 7 days. This decision could have to do with this outing, or the energy we were picking up before. It could also just be, one random day or moment out of the week where you find yourself needing to decide on something that you clearly know would be either best for you, or helpful for your situation. You guys also have 3 of Pentacles. So within the next 7 days, you may find yourself presenting something, showing something off, perhaps even getting support in some sort of project. I'm also noticing the blueprints here. Yeah, you could be showing something to someone. The word demo just came to mind. If you resonate with being a creative, perhaps you're showing someone a snippet of your song, the chorus of your song, right? If you resonate with writing music. This could also be say you are into architecture, right? Or an inventor of some kind, and you have actual blueprints. You're showing some sort of superior or even just a friend, right? For some advice, some input. Take what resonates, of course, and leave what doesn't. And your last hero card, interesting. So you guys actually got the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords, don't be alarmed, okay? Because 8 of Swords is all about the mind, right? The 8 of Swords kind of represents feeling trapped. But here's the thing, pile number 2, is you're wrapped with just yarn, right? It's not even rope. It's yarn, and you got 8 swords behind you. All you got to do is go over to one of them and simply cut off the rope, right? But because you're blindfolded and can't see, it can become a little overwhelming. So pile number 2, all in all, I feel like this 8 of Swords is advising you to keep a level head, this next 7 days, and to understand that this trapped feeling that you may have been experiencing or will experience in the near future, it is just in the mind, right? So perhaps within the next 7 days, pile number 2, it would do you well to, write down some positive affirmations, put them on your bathroom mirror, put them on your refrigerator, put them in your car, little visor thing, you know what I mean? Places where you'll see it. Write down a few uplifting quotes, things that will help keep you on track. I feel like that'll actually be really helpful for you, pile number 2. Quotes specifically about remaining playful, remaining light, okay? Remaining free, adventurous as well, being open-minded, being willing to try, even if you fail, right? Even if you fail, because you can always get back up. Definitely, I recommend definitely doing something like that. Personally, I do that with myself. Every once in a while, I'll switch them too. 1 week I'll have one quote on my mirror, and the next week it'll be something different. And it definitely helps me on a daily basis, pile number 2. Not just when I'm in ruts, but all the time. It helps me maintain a positive outlook on life in general. So pile number 2, you don't have to, but hey, it works for me, so I definitely feel like it would work for you. Definitely try it. But pile number 2, to end your reading, let's get some fortunes from the fortune bag satchel thing. I'll give it a shuffle and see what we got for you. So you guys got 2 fortunes today. So the first one is, the possibility of a career change is near. Pretty straightforward. So pile number 2, possibility of a career change is on the horizons. So within the next 7 days, perhaps you'll even be, it's kind of reminding me of this Ace of Wands, right? Where a new opportunity will be presented to you, right? Either a new opportunity is going to be presented to you, pile number 2, or there's some sort of celebration regarding some sort of opportunity that you're getting ready to take. Take what resonates, of course, leave what doesn't. And also, I want to make a note that even if it isn't a career change, it doesn't have to be, like a 9-to-5 job. This could also be referring to perhaps within the next 7 days, you'll be adopting a new hobby. right? Say, I mean, I was kind of like, I made an example about writing music a few minutes ago, but that's it's a good example. Say for example, you just pick up a pen and you write a song this week, and it comes out really, really good. You show someone, and they're like, "Wow." You're a natural at this, and you're given, with the key here, some sort of opportunity to make something of that, to create something out of nothing, essentially. Take what resonates, of course, leave what doesn't. Your last fortune today is every action has a counteraction. Yep. Every action has a counteraction. So be aware, pile number 2, that everything you do every cause will have an effect. So everything that you do today will affect your tomorrow, right? Not the other way around. not the other way around, right? So yeah, that's, food for thought, something to be mindful of. Make responsible decisions going forward, decisions that will benefit you, not just in the heat of the moment, but in the long haul as well. So pile number 2. I believe that's all I'm seeing in your lovely cards today. Pile number 2, thank you so much if you stuck around towards the end. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe to the channel as well. If you want to drop a rose down below to show your support, that would be pretty awesome as well. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, questions about the decks I use, anything really, let me know in those comments as well. I'll be more than happy to share with you the answers. But pile number 2, all right, lovelies. I hope you have a fabulous week ahead. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. This is what is going to be occurring for you within the next 7 days. So pile number 3, you guys did choose this Ace of Pentacles card. So as the reading progresses, I'll see if this Ace of Pentacles has a place in it, if there's a connection there. So for now, I'll just put it over here. But pile number 3, to get started, I have some pre-shuffled oracle cards and 1 tarot card. So we'll go through those, and then after the oracle cards, we'll bust out tarot. And to end your reading, we'll pull some closing messages, advice from the Bag of Fortunes here. So pile number 3, let's jump right into it. Your first card is the 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles. So we got Pentacles and Pentacles, so perhaps this Ace of Pentacles will have a place in your reading today. So, but pile number 3, the 7 of Pentacles is kind of like that energy of, the fruit is finally ready to start being, picked. So pile number 3, within the next 7 days, you may notice, whatever you've been putting your time, focus, energy, or attention to, it's going to start reaping some rewards, some results. You're going to start seeing results in something, right? For many of you, being side by side with the Ace of Pentacles, perhaps these rewards, these fruits have a lot to do with something in the physical, right? This could be a literal garden for some of you. You could find yourself literally touching soil, right, within the next 7 days, planting something outside, whether it's flowers, a tree, fruits, vegetables. Just today, actually, I personally, I planted some squash today, so yeah, perhaps within the next 7 days, you may find yourself doing something similar here. If that isn't the case, then perhaps you will start to see results in some sort of financial situation, okay? Or results in some sort of physical project that you have been participating in, right? But pile number 3, let's dive a little deeper. We'll start at the top. So your first oracle card you got today is number 35 with shouting. Interesting. Number 35 with shouting. So pile number 3. This next 7 days, it's gonna be loud. Something is going to be loud. We'll dive a little deeper to get a little more information, okay, of the context of these cards here. But with just the 7 of Pentacles and the shouting card, I feel like for many of you, these this Seven of Pentacles energy, okay, these results, these little rewards, these little fruits that you're going to be plucking, it's going to be very loud. Okay, and I don't mean like, the fruit off the tree is going to be screaming at you. What I mean is like it's going to be very obvious, okay? Yeah, for many of you, I feel like so far this reading has a lot to do with obvious results. Um, and for most of you, I feel like this is a positive thing. Like I know there's a baby crying here, and shouting isn't always, it usually has a negative denotation behind it, right? But for you, pile number three, I feel like this is going to be a very positive thing. Um, Whatever results you're going to be seeing this next 7 days. So let's see here. You guys also have number 20 with bugs. So number 20 with bugs. To me, this card represents kind of like taking a closer look at something. Something very small. I just heard the devil hides in the details. So perhaps you guys will be taking a closer look at something, fixing something. Ooh, for some of you, intuitively, I am picking up that perhaps within the next 7 days, you may find yourself, okay, you may find yourself in a position where, say for example, pile number three, that you have some sort of deadline that you need to have some sort of report in by, right? You have it all done. It's one day before the report has to be turned in, but you just so happen to look at it, right? If something catches your eye, you're taking a deeper look at it. And as a result of you doing this, you see an obvious error, right? If that is the case, then perhaps this reading is telling you that because you were diligent enough to take a closer look at something and recognize that something needs to be changed, you will actually be getting the results a lot either faster, with more ease, or you will be actually receiving a better result as a result. Lots of results in there. Yeah, pile number three, results. Results keep wanting to come off my tongue here. So yeah, definitely within the next 7 days, pile number three, I feel like you're being encouraged to take a deeper look. Okay, if you're signing any contracts, right, within the next 7 days, definitely read the fine print for some of you. If that energy applies, of course. If it doesn't resonate, that's fine. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up so far. But let's dive a little deeper. You guys also have, ooh, interesting, with 11, expansion, planet Jupiter. Expansion. It's interesting too because this shouting card, I mean, the guy's face is literally expanding here, right? So expansion, yeah, something is growing, okay? Some sort of potential is leveling up here. Yeah, there's definitely expansion here, or the possibility of expansion for sure. Pile number three. You guys also have interesting direction guardian with choose your path. So pile number three, with this card coming out after the expansion card, I feel like within the next 7 days here, there's a lot of directions that you guys are going to either be allowed to take or, just simply can take, right? There's a lot of different paths, directions, ideas for some of you. Take what resonates, of course. It wouldn't surprise me if the Seven of Cups actually came out once we jump into tarot pile number two, pile number three, because I definitely see a lot of possibility. Okay, there's an expansion in terms of direction, right? I feel like the possibilities for you are expanding at this time, pile number three. And again, with this Seven of Pentacles, I feel like within the next 7 days, pile number three, this potential or this expansion, it's going to be incredibly obvious to you, right? So for example, this could be like you getting a new job and having full say of which department you want to work in. Like, that's kind of the energy I'm picking up, right? Of you kind of having like almost this unlimited potential and opportunity in something. Like, basically the idea of what is, you can literally be whoever you want to be. You can go in whatever direction you want to go in. This is ultimate freedom in your decisions this week, pile number 3. For some of you, this could be a bigger deal, kind of like how I was explaining with the new jobs and things like that. For others, this could be, you know, a smaller energy where, say for example, within the next 7 days, people are just being incredibly considerate of what you want, of what you desire, of what you want, of what you need, right? They're asking you, hey, where do you want to go to eat, right? That's kind of the energy I'm seeing for you, where within the next 7 days, you're going to have complete say over most of the things you're going to be doing, pile number 3, which is great. I mean, personally, it's music. Hey, if I was being told this reading, it would be music to my ears, because I'm one of those types of people where I won't say that I don't do well with authority, not at all, but like, there are certain things that, like, if it doesn't make sense to me, the probability of getting me to do it is very slim, right? Like, that's just kind of the person I am. So personally, when I when I am when I embrace this energy of you can do anything you want, that's when I feel like I thrive, right? Enough about me though, pile number 3. Generally speaking, I feel like either you may be someone who's very similar in that respect, or if that's not the case, then this is just what you're going to be experiencing, right? This is just the energy you're going to be experiencing your week ahead. So your last tarot card, or excuse me, oracle card is going to be Drum with Dream and Journey. Yeah, I feel like within the next 7 days, you're going to be feeling incredibly inspired overall, pile number 3. Again, with that idea of you can dance wherever, you know, you put your mind to. You can accomplish whatever you put your mind to at this time. There's definitely like some sort of dream slowly being manifested into reality as well, which is kind of tying me back to this Ace of Pentacles, right? This Ace of Pentacles is all about manifesting something in the material world. So perhaps within the next 7 days, pile number 3, you'll find yourself receiving something physical, something tangible. And whatever this tangible item, resource is, ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's going to help propel you forward. It's going to help you navigate whatever path you're choosing for yourself at this time. The pile number 3, let's see if there's any more information we can get about the week ahead. Guess not. You guys did get one. It's very interesting. When I was talking about the Ace of Pentacles and I was saying tangible, you guys actually got Taurus with tactile, right? Grounded and stable. So Taurus, this is earth energy. We literally have the word tactile, inferring that whatever is going to be coming your way this week, pile number 3, it's going to be something you can physically hold in your hand. For a lot of you, this is money. If it's not like actual money, cash, you know, then it's something, again, a resource. This could be like food, right? I mean, where I am in the world, in America and New England, all the farmers markets around this time of year, farmers markets get really popular. So that could be an example. Perhaps you will be given a gift, from the farmers market. I have a lot of friends and family that used to go to these markets, and they'll get extra, and your neighbors will give you some corn, heads of corn, or all the tomatoes. You know what I mean? Of course, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Again, I am actually picking up this feeling. Perhaps for some of you, you may resonate with actually starting some sort of home garden this week, right? If that is the case, hey, I'm right next to you. I'm right behind you. I've been trying to, start planting my own food and things like that, especially given how chaotic the food system is, or has been, and progressively will probably continue to be. But enough about that, pile number 3. Let's jump into tarot. All right, so pile number 3 is a week ahead. I'm going to just try to get a few few tarot cards for you. Try to end this message very soon. Ooh. That card came out very gracefully. I really enjoyed that. All right. So pile number 3, week ahead. What do we got? So this was the first, this was second, third, and fourth. All right, so pile number 3, your week ahead. Interesting. I don't read, I think I'm not going to read the reversals. I'm just going to read them all up right here. So your first tarot card is the Strength card. Strength card. Interesting with the flowers too, and the flowers around the head of the cat up there. Yeah, you guys could be planting some flowers this week. Just a little side note. But overall, the Strength card, it's pretty self-explanatory, right? It's more so about inner strength than it is physical strength. So pile number 3, perhaps within the next 7 days, you may find yourself either building up some sort of like inner strength here, or inner strength will be required when it comes to kind of navigating through this situation or making certain decisions. For a lot of you, I feel like this Strength card has a lot to do with actually having strength behind your decisions. The phrase, say what you mean and mean what you say, came to mind. I actually said that to someone today. Interesting. So yeah, take that if it resonates. Being very direct for some of you might prove to be helpful this week. Being direct and honest and upfront about how you're feeling about things, especially to those around you, and most importantly to yourself, right? Being honest with yourself within the next 7 days is very important, I'm feeling, for you, pile number 3. You guys also have the 6 of Cups. So perhaps within the next 7 days, one of these days, a little nostalgia might come in. This could be like a message from an old pal, right? Someone you haven't heard from in a while or seen in a while. And who knows, this could be something small, like perhaps you'll just get a text out of the blue of someone, saying, hey, haven't talked, let's catch up, a quick phone call. For others, the 6 of Cups could be something more of like, you could be in a state of reminiscing, thinking of someone, thinking of remembering some sort of like, happy moments, happy time, right? Take what resonates, of course. You guys also have the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot for you to do, pile number 3. To me, the King of Wands is all about leadership, right? Taking charge, taking action, very action orientated. A lot of fire here, I'm feeling. It's actually pretty interesting. I'm just noticing too. You guys see the lion, right? It's like the skin of the lion as the rug, which is interesting because we have the Strength card where she's on top of this lion, and we have the King of Wands. He's on top of this lion as well. So pile number 3. This is just a message for a select few of you. Only take it if it resonates. But this could, to me, be symbolic of perhaps at the start of the week, you may find yourself in a very strong position, right? Feeling very energized. And by the end of the week, perhaps you may even, for some of you, only take this if it resonates, right? You may experience a feeling of like depletion, fatigue, okay? I know that doesn't have anything to do with the King of Wands. This is just my intuition kind of pointing that out. If that is the case, pile number 3, I feel like the best piece of advice I have for you would be to take breaks, okay? Be conscientious of how much energy you're putting in to certain things. Be sure that you take care of yourself first before you put the needs of others before your own, right? Take what resonates, of course. Your last hero card today, my friends, is the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, again, this is kind of reminding me of the energy I was just kind of picking up. Now, I'm not saying that, I don't believe that this 5 of Pentacles is here to say, by the end of the week, you're not going to have anything, because the 5 of Pentacles often refers to being in a position or a state of mind of lack, right? Of lacking. All the snow here too, something's frozen, something's gone stale. Okay, this is actually quite the opposite of this King of Wands energy to me, where the King of Wands is all about action and movement and fire. And this Five of Pentacles is very stale, rigid, okay, frozen. There's not much movement happening. And if there is movement, it's slow because, he's wounded. So pile number 3, I feel like this Five of Pentacles is just kind of clarifying the energy I was just picking up, where be conscientious of, of how much you put on yourself this week, okay? It's great to stay productive, but you don't want to like burn out. Be careful, conscientious of burnout this week is highly, highly advised, okay? Pile number 3. And even if you do get burnt out, you know what I mean? It happens. But just remember, as soon as you start feeling, like my back hurts, I'm feeling dizzy, have I eaten yet today, right? You don't want things to, you don't want to have those feelings linger for too long. So make sure you're, just checking in with yourself as the day goes on, especially, again, if you find yourself in a position where you're running back and forth, you're feeling very busy, there's a lot to do, okay? But pile number 3, let's actually pull some closing advice, fortunes from this satchel here. I'll just get like 1 or 2. I think I'm actually gonna write some stuff, like write some quotes of my own and just throw them in there, so we have more like variety. But pile number 3. All right, you guys got 2 fortunes. So the first one says, don't forget to do good deeds as you accumulate wealth. Interesting. So perhaps within the next 7 days, a little bit of wealth, okay, may find its way towards you. If that is the case, you're being encouraged to, I'm hearing like, okay, I'm not all right, take this with a grain of salt. Okay, so I heard the words don't be selfish about it came to mind, but I just want to make this clear that I'm not calling you selfish. Like, I don't even know you, right? I know the energy, okay, that you're in, but just be conscientious of how much you keep to yourself, whether it be like wealth. This could also be in relation to like your general thoughts, feelings, emotions, right? Bottling things in, repression. Okay. If that is the case, definitely seek out a friend or something like that. That could also be another contributor to potential burnout, right? You kind of like repressing a lot of like emotions or, thoughts. Take what resonates, of course. If that is the case, pile 3, what I'm trying to say is make sure you find someone you can trust where you can just let it all out. But yeah, don't forget to, to do good things as you accumulate wealth is the main message here. You guys also have every action has a counteraction. Pile number 2 actually got this exact fortune. So yeah, the message here is every action has a counteraction. Every cause has an effect. What you do today will only affect your tomorrow and not vice versa. So, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. How you move today will affect your tomorrow. What you eat today will affect your tomorrow. How much water you drink today will determine how hydrated you are tomorrow. That wanted to come out. Okay, perhaps some of you needed to hear that you need to drink a little more water this week. You need to stay hydrated. I mean, whether you need to or not, I highly advise it, right? Especially if you're, you find yourself on your feet a lot this week. There's a lot to do. You don't want to be burnt out by the end of it, right? I feel like this King of Wands is definitely suggesting that you have the potential to be in this position of, yeah, I got all this. I'm doing all this, right? I mean, look at him. Looking very smug sitting here. But if you don't take care of your needs as they come, you might find yourself in a position of this Five of Pentacles, right? Just something to keep mindful about, right? But pile number 3, but I believe that's all I'm seeing in your spread today. Thank you so much if you stuck around towards the end. I really, really appreciate you. I love you. If you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up button, that would be lovely. Subscribe to the channel as well. I post these videos pretty often. I'm trying to do it every week. Plus more, but I'm still getting into the groove. Either way, I do have plenty of other videos to choose from if need be. Yeah, pile number 3. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you're wondering about the names of any of the decks I use, let me know down in those comments below. Drop a rose down there if you just want to show your support. But yep, pile number 3. I believe that's all I have. I hope you guys have a fabulous week ahead, and I will catch you guys next time.